nothing left to lose now. Everything to prove now. Long as I'm alive, I'ma fight back. My fire never cools down. I'm about to catch fire. Yeah, I'm about to catch fire. Get ready for the new me. Get ready for the new me. Try to hold me down and I go higher. Try to put me out and I go wilder. I'm a fighter, a survivor. Stand back when I catch fire.
Welcome to the WSL Post Show here at the GWM Sydney Surf Pro, presented by Rip Curl. We are bunkered down on the Harvey Norman host set. Ronnie Blakey with Richie and Kaipo. We had to lock it down. The weather has been radical today, Kipes. You've been out amongst it. How you going?
I'm wet.
You're waterlogged.
You know what? Hats off to everyone at tours and competitions getting through today. The waves were actually really good. It just happened to be raining all day, but the waves were actually really good, and we saw that with the numbers throughout the day.
Yeah, there was some great performances today, but yeah, we've got to give a big shout out to our cameramen who are working out there in the field, Rich, doing it tough.
Yeah, they are, and they're sort of packing up right now, and it's they're coming in. They're fairly waterlogged, but yeah, they've been bringing us all the action, and thank goodness they have been. Big shout out to the camera crew.
Yeah, haven't missed a ride all week. It's been awesome to watch it all go down. Performance levels went through the roof today. We're going to see some of those highlights in just a moment. But right now it's time to hear from Sophie McCulloch, who just got a huge victory in quarterfinal number 4. She's with Stace.
Thanks, Ron. Soph, a victory earlier today. However, I think you're a lot happier now than what you were earlier.
Well, yeah, semis is better than quarters, so I guess I am happier. Yeah, it was a tricky one. I'm always expecting, like, Katie's obviously going to rip. She's been on fire, so it was going to be a tough matchup. And again, the girls got bombs in the heat before us, so I was prepared for a grindy one, and it was a grindy one.
Talk to me about performances where you win, but you're not really satisfied, versus performances where you win and you are obviously very satisfied.
Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, you just want to perform and give your best effort. So as long as I'm giving my best effort, then I'm satisfied. But I feel like I've definitely made a few crucial errors, which I would like to clean up come finals day. So yeah, it is, I mean, sometimes you can absolutely smash a heat and still lose, and you can still be proud of your effort. And other times you might not be having the best heat totals and you're making heats. So yeah, I don't know. Either way, I'm stoked to be into the semis.
Absolutely, very happy for you. Well done. We'll see you tomorrow on finals day.
Thank you.
Good on you, Stace. Great job out there in the field today too, mate. What a performance from Sophie McCulloch. Kipes, Caitlin Simmers has left the Australian leg, though, with 2 unbelievable results. And, yeah, she has kicked off things beautifully.
She has, in that last heat, just maybe a little too patient. I mean, she's so calm all the time, and maybe overly. I mean, it's always easy to, hindsight's always 20/20 when you can look at a heat after the fact and try to put it together, Rich. But geez, that was a great victory by Sophie. But I think Caitlin could have been a little bit busier in this heat.
Well, let's have a look at it. Sophie got busy early, Rich, and the quick start really paid off.
Yeah, absolutely. She sort of built a solid heat tally and put a little bit of pressure on. But to be honest with you, I don't think she even really felt the pressure, Katie Simmers. She is so mellow and so calm and just so, well, just sure of her performance. But, you know, this is good, clean surfing. Sophie lucky to get around this one, and she cleaned it up right on the end section, bring it all the way through to the inside in this final turn here. This was sort of the turning point and the nugget that really just put her total right up there, and Katie was chasing after that.
I will say this, once Katie got priority, no waves of that size came through the lineup. So she did sit there patiently waiting for her opportunity. In the end, took a wave that was, you know, below ideal, and she did her best with it. But Sophie McCulloch, a massive result for her. She had a bad run through the challenges last year, already into the semi-finals here at Manly, and we're going to get a look at who she'll be taking on. Should be a big semi-final clash between her and Nikki Van Dijk. That's going to be huge.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one, and you get the feeling that, you know, Nikki is on at the moment. Her surfing is just so on point. She's feeling confident. She's had multiple victories here at Manly, And just this style of surfing is very mature.
This heat, Kaipo, was unbelievable. The first 3 scores, there was nothing in them. They were so tightly matched.
Yeah, and you know, Alyssa got off to a great start, but to Nikki's credit, just on point, answered back. The surfing is great. Nikki Van Dijk's back, and I just love the flow. I love the style. I like where she puts her boards. She's definitely one of the informed surfers when I look at performance here at Manly.
Yeah, I mean, you've interviewed Nikki plenty of times post-heat. Something different about it this year, especially here at this second Challenger Series stop. Just looks very focused, a little less kind of bubbly and smiling, and really seems to be zeroing in on a big finish.
Has fun, is light earlier, but when she has to just like buckle down and get in the zone, I find that she's been doing really well at getting in the zone right before the heat and having that focus.
Let's have a look at how this second semi-final is going to come together, Rich. Who is going to get the jump on who here? Who has the edge? This is huge. Kiala, big upset result. She got the jump on Luana Silva, who was so strong, and Teresa is going to be her.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting matchup, Nikki and Sophie, and to call it, I'm going to give the edge to Nikki. I just think the backhand approach with her is just a little bit more mature. It's got a fraction more power in it, but anything's possible. You know, you just need those 2 waves and you need to perform on them, but Nikki is looking really solid at the moment.
Nikki Van Dijk's chasing a 3rd victory here at Manly Beach. That's remarkable. So dominant in the modern era of competition here.
She's 4 good waves away from a 3rd title. If we really look at it, and simplify it, right, Rich? 4 good waves, she's got a 3rd title.
Absolutely.
I bet you she ends up catching like 30, though, because that's just the nature of this venue. Let's talk about the competition on the men's side today. Round of 16 was awesome. In particular, heat number 2, we had the event favourite. You've got to say it. Michael Rodrigues has been looking near unbeatable, and it appeared that way in the early stages of this heat, Kipes.
Opened up with a 9.5. You would think with an opener like that and then backing it up, it would be all Emerald with surfing like this. But you know what? This was actually the heat of the day in my book, because we had the great surfing from Michael Rodrigues, but the comeback from Rio Waida was incredible, Rich.
Yeah, this was just up against the ropes, and he came out swinging, got off the ropes, and came out with some knockout blows because, mate, the comeback under that sort of pressure, but have a look at the surf. It was absolutely firing this morning. Beautiful, clean little waves, semi-offshore, and Rio is just going to town. That big vertical backhand hook. He matched Emerald for speed in that one. I didn't think anyone was going to be able to get him for speed off the backhand, and Rio got him.
Unbelievable moment there too, really cool.
Yeah, that was a great moment after the heat. We didn't catch that live. I'm glad that we're catching up to that right now in the post-show. Showed true sportsmanship.
You said Rio was against the ropes. It was like a WWF or whatever it is fight. He bounced off the ropes. He just came flying in. Have a look at the numbers.
Yeah, look at the numbers. Both excellent heats for both surfers, but only one can move on to the quarterfinals.
Another one we were looking forward to, especially the hometown crowd here on the Northern Beaches, getting behind one of the former winners in Jordy, Lawler, up against another goofy footer in Jett Schilling. And these guys, Kaipo, great matchup because really similar weapons.
Gosh, exactly. You read my mind. I think there's so many similarities with these two surfers, but look at that. Just the aggression from the kid from San Clemente. Getting that opening ride and gliding through, just seamless.
That was the heat.
Right there.
That was the heat, Rich.
Yeah, well, it was the tactical move of the heat for sure. But then this happened. All these front side air rotors just came into play, and Jett really solidified the lead. But Jordy, he came bouncing back, and he brought his own brand of airs. Have a look at the distance he covers here. Calling 4.5 to maybe 5 meters travel time in distance. Completely rotated, and that was the start of the comeback, and he was just left a wave short, but congrats to Jett.
Kaipo, you love your skateboarding.
Yeah.
You're pretty across all this progressive stuff, and we were looking at the bottom of Jordy's board for a long time through that rotation.
He got it pretty corked out, and then he was able to just stomp it on the bolts. I mean, there's no bolts on a surfboard. I'll still use the terminology. And just stomp that landing, and that was super impressive. That was some quick surfing.
Yeah, big numbers again. So our quarters are set for the men, and obviously some underdog victories coming through through the round of 16, and that's going to set things up nicely. Brody Sale, the Grom, he's going to take on Rio. That's going to be a very tough heat for him, but he's proven already that he can get through some tricky ones.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Look at quarterfinal number 2. There's going to be a brawl in the hood right there. 2 kids from San Clemente coming, and they train with each other. They do mock heats, and now they're going to do it for real in quarterfinal number 2.
Yeah, I like how this is matching up. We've got a lot of natural footer versus goofy footer matchups here. This strong one between Ryan Callan and Imai Kalani DeVault, the former championship tour surfers. They're going to go at it. And then David Silver and Leo, another goofy versus natural matchup. That's an exciting one as well.
Much like the women's, we got Nikki Van Dijk alive in the mix. She's the surfer with that CT experience in the men's quarterfinals, all the experience in the bottom half of the draw, the uprising talent, all the young guns are powering through the top half of the draw. So we're going to see a great showdown no matter what.
Oh, quarterfinal number 4, we have 2 past event winners matched up against each other. So that's one to really tune into.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to pick a winner, but it is easy to pick the Boost Mobile Wave of the day today. I'm glad we're getting another look at it. Michael Rodrigues lit this place up in clean conditions, the sun shining through, just accentuating all the spray coming off the rail. It was glorious.
Yeah, hard to fault this backhand attack from Emrod. It's been on show all week. Unfortunately, he's packing his bags now, but he gets the highlight reel because the surfing was just on point. So powerful, so fast.
Is he getting a phone or something? Come on, Boost. Surely he's putting something in his bag for that ride.
Well, you know what he's putting in his bag?
Memories.
And momentum. Going into stop number 3 on the Challenger Series, just knowing that he's performing at a very high level, and I hope he takes that same momentum and positiveness and moves on to stop number 3.
Yeah, he's looking good, isn't he, Michael Rodrigues? He'll be a force on the Challenger Series this year. Let's have a look at the top 5 moments of the day. Kicking things off with Jordy Lawler's performance in this event. Rich, he didn't go as far as he would have liked in the draw, but he had highlight moments here and also at Snapper Rocks.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the biggest scores that we've seen on this year's Challenger Series has come from Jordy Lawler, and it was on his backhand up at Snapper, and just crazy air revs, and he's been working on this so much lately up at Narrabeen there, and I doubt you're going to see a better air done on a 1 to 2 foot wave, and incredible stuff.
Coming in at number 4, Kiala, just on her way to a big finish here at Manly Beach, Copo.
Kiala Tamona Bannert, she is just calm as could be. Great surfing, great connectivity between her turns, and I think she is really on her way to her first big result on a world stage right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while. She did have a runner-up finish to a World Junior title a couple of years back, but this is what she wants. She wants to get on the CT, and winning big heats at this level is what it's going to take. David Silver, again, surfed with so much speed. Rich, this big double grab today featured, but it didn't go into his top 2.
No, it was just, well, he'd already banked about 3 or 4 of them, but just love the variety he's giving us in that it was the full straight double grab air. We didn't see the rotation. I love it.
Love the equipment too, looking really good underfoot. Leonardo Fioravanti fled up again on the backhand. This guy's looking so rock solid, Kaipo. He's going to be hard to beat.
He sure is. He's got great fundamental surfing. He's got the air game as well, and he's got the confidence at this venue where he's won before.
He doesn't look phased yet, does he? He looks like he's just going about his business. It's all just clicking for him.
Speaking about going about their business, Nikki Van Dijk coming in at number 1. Top moments today, looking to fight her way back onto the championship tour after falling off last year, and she just refuses to for anything less than the win at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely, and she keeps surfing like this, she will find her way straight back on tour, because that is some of the best surfing we've seen on the backhand on these little left-handers. Excited for tomorrow.
Excited for tomorrow, of course, the quarters set for the men. We got the semi-finals for the women, Kaipo, but we've also got that first stop on the World Longboard Tour to complete tomorrow's semi-finals set there. And, I mean, you were calling a lot of the action. There were some brilliant performances, and we're looking at a fantastic Final Four here for the men.
Oh, my goodness. Big Ben Skinner against Kaniala Stewart and Harrison Roach against Declan Whiten. You got the two Aussies on semifinal number 2, and then semifinal number 1 is going to be quite a battle. But I'm going to say right now, I don't want to jinx the kid, but Kaniala Stewart has been looking super sharp, super light-footed, and just classic surfing.
Oh, I love his style. Just cool. I mean, just a cool style. Just a cool-looking guy.
Yeah, definitely. I'll take the local kid. I'll take Declan.
Yeah,
oh, you have
as
to,
you
Rich.
should.
Otherwise, you're out. You lose your car park tomorrow. Semi-finals for the women on the longboard event, and Chloe Coleman and Tully White. Tully White's had a lot of support down there, Rich.
Oh, yeah, and I'll be back in the local girl as well. So she'll be my pick to take that out, but that's a tough one. Chloe is so experienced.
All the experience, truly, though, is in that bottom side of the draw. That is a stacked heat.
Yeah, former world champs up there. Honolulu Bloomfield and Soleil Arico. That's going to be a great semifinal number 2. It's going to be a great day that we're going to see a mix of traditional longboarding tomorrow and progressive surfing. It's going to be both ends of the scale.
Yeah, I would ask you who you think is going to win, but I think just after seeing the brackets for each, it's going to be a fantastic fight, and we should just sit back and watch it unfold. May the best surfers win. It's been a great day, guys. Yeah. Should we come back tomorrow and wrap it all up?
Let's do it. A lot to get through.
All right, well, we'll leave you with highlights of today. We'll get back here, and we will get through it, Rich. I promise. It's going to be a big one. We'll see you then.
There was something about today, a change in the invisible way, more than my words can say. Slow motion quicksand, I'm through. 1,000 pieces unglued.
Michael Rodrigues is going to be hard to beat.
Emrod swings again. Looks to the sky. Rio Waida
belts a lip.
And he is just unleashing.
Goes into first place.
This is the heat of the tournament.
Holes in my favorite shoes. Love from the ones that I choose. High in hard habits to break. Miles of the same mistakes. There was something about today.
Straight up into the lip. Nice connection with the opening section. Finds some speed, goes to the air, makes the grab.
Holes in my favorite shoes. Love from the ones that I choose. High in hard habits to break. Miles of the same mistakes. There was something about today.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.